Don't even know if I get it all in frame, but look at this sick-ass Spider-Man poster I got from seeing Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse at AMC, because they are the best. Literally, put this to the side. Just want to show that off. Now, what's going on my YouTube subscribers, Spider-Man fans? Like, hope you guys are having an amazing start to your weekend, because Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is officially now in theaters for everyone to enjoy. Got done seeing the movie for a second time, and it's still good. You go see the movie, of course, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I gotta do another Spider-Man video, because, you know, I just love talking about movies. I want to do something different, something that's like, I don't want to just do a spoiler video, just because I feel like everyone's gonna do that, so I was just thinking, like, you know what I could do? What if I just list every Spider-Man that appeared in this movie? That's worth some clicks, right? You clicked on the video, right? Oh, so let's jump right into it. I guess there are like at least approximately like at least 56 or so Spider people in this movie, like just across the board. Like the ones that you see, some of them are non-speaking, of course, but just like sheer number of like, oh, that's Spider-Man, that's Spider-Man, that's Spider-Woman, that's Spider-Horse. Yeah, a lot of Spider people in this movie, a lot of them. So I just thought, let's just make a video about that. Let's list every Spider-Man that appeared in this movie from the beginning to the end. Of course, I wrote the shit down because I was just like, yeah, I'm watching it. And oh, you're from Earth 616. Okay, I got them all written down, ready to just list it off. So starting from the beginning of the movie in order of appearance, here is every Spider person that appeared in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Here we go. To kick the movie off, we got Spider-Gwen from Earth 65. She kicks the movie off and shit. She's the one who really opens the movie up, because we open up in her universe. We get like her backstory. Well, more or less her backstory, like how and why she's the Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. It is some tragic shit. Like the whole, like before the like opening credits begin, the whole movie's dedicated to her. Just like, this is like her movie shit. Like the stuff, the dynamic between her and her father, that was like some deep shit. So when you see the movie, you'll see why. It's not like a breakdown of like every scene in the movie. But, you know, like this Spider person that appeared, that the scene that correlated with it, Spider-Gwen, Earth 65. She opens the movie up. She was good. Take the movie off. It's like my personal favorite Spider-Man is Spider-Man Miguel O'Hara. Spider-Man 2099. He's the next one that appears in the list. This whole like shebang in this whole movie is like the catalyst of everything that's going to happen in the sequel and shit, because more or less he's like the watcher of this whole Spider-Verse and shit. More or less the Miguel O'Hara's in a... Wait a minute, they said it. Give me a second. In New York, Earth 928. That's the universe that one of the Miguel O'Hara's has died, and the Miguel that we're following in the Across Spider-Verse, he takes over that Miguel, and then he causes an incursion and shit, and yeah, you know what happens then. The universe gets fucked up, and now he's just like, I gotta make sure that this never happens in any other Spider-Verses and shit throughout the whole multiverse. So that's like why he's after Miles Morales in this movie, to stop an incursion. And that's his role, Miguel O'Hara. Next, right after him is Spider-Woman. What universe is she from? They didn't really say, so if you know, comment below and just be smart for me. She's the Spider chick that we saw in the trailer, shit like that. She's the pregnant one, and she's hot, she's feisty, she's smart, she gets it done and shit. I liked her, so she was also good. She's the one who's sort of like, kind of Gwen Stacy's like mentor and shit, kind of. It's also the one kind of just like, yeah, I vouch for you, but it's also like, if you fuck up, you're on your own, kid. And sure enough, she fucks up. And she also runs, but she was still good. So Spider-Woman, she's the next Spider person. Now this one you're gonna really like. While not necessarily in the movie per se, we do get a mention and a shot of the MCU Tom Holland Spider-Man from Earth 9919999. Only kind of in mention because Miguel O'Hara just like in talking, he's like, oh yeah, I don't want you to fuck up the universe just like Doctor Strange and that other Spider-Man from Earth 1990 Infinity. So that make people be like, oh, you're talking about the MCU Spider-Man, yeah. Even though I thought he was Spider-Man 616. I guess they give you both now, whatever. Yeah, the MCU Spider-Man, he's also in the movie, but only like in like one of those like clip shots of like all the other Spider people and shit. You're like, oh shit, there he is, Tom Holland shit, and Spider-Man No Way Home, yeah. Us all connected to the MCU Multiverse Spider-Verse. It's awesome. So next on the scene is our main character from Earth 1610, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Keep in mind, that's important. He's from Earth 1610. I had to look down real quick. Miles Morales from this universe, stuff like that, where his Peter Parker, more or less, I think his Peter Parker died in the first movie. I'm not sure. His movie's really long. But it really is at the forefront of Miles' story and shit, that he's pretty much just like, yeah, I'm gonna make my own destiny and shit. I'm not gonna follow the same path that other Spider people have done in their universes. I'm gonna do my own shit. He's trying to make his own story. Of course, Miguel ain't trying to do that because he's trying to not cause an incursion. So we'll see. This movie ends with Miles Morales and where he ends up at. That's important. I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't think I'll spoil it at all. I'll just tell you what Earth he's in. Won't spoil the ending, but yeah, he's next. Next is the universe that we don't get a Spider-Man, but we do visit, because this villain in the movie, Spot, he visits one, and that's actually the Venom-Verse. That's actually Earth 686. We get to visit the Venom universe, because Spot ends up visiting that woman, that chick in the grocery store shit that's in Venom, so it's like, oh shit, the Venom universe. It's all connected at the end. This one made a lot of people in the theater freak out, like, what the fuck? Shit. And this one made me laugh out loud too. Well, they got to visit Earth 1310, the Lego universe with Lego Spider-Man. That was like a surprise. We got to see Lego Spider-Man, the Lego Daily Bugle. That made a lot of people be like, wowzer! Yeah, I like that. So yeah, we got to see Lego Spider-Man. So he's also in the movie too for you fans. So that's good too. Except the first like main universe we get to visit real quick. Well, not real quick. It's like a real main portion of the first act of the movie. Let's visit Earth 50101. That's actually the Earth in the universe of Indian Spider-Man. We got to visit that universe, and that universe is actually really cool. It definitely had a different vibe from Miles and Gwen's universe, shit like that. And the Spider-Man in that movie, what was his name? Did I write it down? I didn't. Oh well. Indian Spider-Man was awesome. The way he used those bangles, the web shoot, and save people and shit like that. That was really dope. So we got to visit that Spider-Man. He was awesome too. So I guess Spider-Man get represented for the Indian culture. That's good for you people. So that was Indian Spider-Man. Next up, we didn't get to visit his universe, but he visited the movie right during the Indian Spider-Man portion. That was Spider-Punk. He got to visit. What was his name? Hobby Brown. Came into the movie, Spider-Punk. He had his own aesthetic when he was in the movie, because he was animated different from Miles and Gwen and Indian Spider-Man. That was also great too. So Spider-Punk also in the movie right after that. And then once we get done visiting Earth 50101 with Indian Spider-Man, we get to go to the spider hub of it all, where this old place where all the spider people are at. That's actually New York, Earth 928. So that's where the hub for all the spider people are all hanging out at. So that's the universe that the dead Miguel's at, but the new Miguel's there. Earth 928. We get to the meat and potatoes, like, okay, next Spider-Man we're gonna see. We get to see Ben Reilly Spider-Man. See Earth 94, Ben Reilly Spider-Man. He was good too. Who's actually like teamed up with Miguel at the later half of the movie, so he actually had speaking roles. Good seeing him. That was dope. We had Horse Spider-Man. Don't know where Earth he's from. It's like they said the Earth, but it went by so fast. I was just like, I'm not getting caught recording this movie and shit, because I don't want Sony to fucking raid my house. So we got Horse Spider-Man. He was cool. We also got a Werewolf Spider-Man too. That was like, oh shit, I didn't know he's a werewolf too. Fuck. We got to see Earth 1048 Spider-Man. That is the Spider-Man from the Insomniac games. He was in the movie too. That was awesome, because we loved Spider-Man from that game. We're gonna get the sequel in the fall. You're getting it. After you see this movie, you're getting it. And then like the biggest like surprise, the biggest shocker, we actually got Donald Glover as the Prowler from Earth 616 from the MCU. He's in the movie in live action form, so that was a big surprise. So that's like, she's all, it really is all connected. The fact that Donald Glover is already the Prowler, but he got captured, it's just like, that means Miles Morales, maybe his story already happened in the MCU, we just haven't seen it yet, and that we're supposed to get that in Spider-Man 4. Who knows, but this movie gives me hope. And Donald Glover was awesome as the Prowler, so we got to see him, it was great. Then we got Peter B. Carr, there was a Doom Buggy, Peter Parker, he was in the movie too, so it's like, oh, shit, you're gonna catch that one, great. And of course we get Peter B. Parker that we got in the first movie, him and his daughter, they're in the movie too, they're also in the Spider Hub, just a whole lot of Spider people I know. Other Spider-Man we saw, like, I just know them from the Spider-Man game, like, oh, I know that suit, know that suit, know that suit, cool. And then we got like our first like animated Spider-Man, we got Spider-Man from the Spectacular Spider-Man show. I was like, I remember that show. That show wasn't bad. I just remember the theme song was catchy as hell. Spectacular Spider-Man. Just catchy theme song. He was in the movie too. He has some speaking roles too. So for you Spectacular Spider-Man fans, you're gonna be like, shit, fuck yeah, dude, yes. And then we got also, be it a clip show, but we did get Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man from the Sony-verse. He was in the movie too. That was great to see, because we're doing a whole monologue of like, yeah, Uncle Ben has to die in every Spider-Verse. That has happened. So you got a clip show of every Spider-Man losing in there, Uncle Ben. And you got to see Tobey Maguire. You got to see Andrew Garfield. And then you got to see Tom Holland, even though he lost Aunt May. So we got to see the live action Spider-Mans only in clips. They'll be in the third movie. Next up was like another like, yes, for me, yes. See Spider-Man Unlimited, he was in the movie too. I don't think he had a speaker role, but he had like a nice shot in the movie. I was like, Spider-Man Unlimited, him. Yes. And then we get the part of the movie where all the Spider people are just after Miles, because Miles is just like, I'm just gonna fuck off and just do my own thing. Get attacked by a spider cat. That was something. Then he also got attacked by a spider dinosaur. So Spider-Man was also a dinosaur. What the comics, right? I don't know. He was in the movie, so I was like, writing that down. Spider dinosaur, okay. Then we got Bagman Spider-Man. I remember that from the comics, where it was like, oh yeah, when he like joined the Fantastic Four and shit or something, but he had to wear a paper bag over his head, so Bagman was in the movie too, so shout outs to Bagman. Then we got Spider-Man and Friends from the TV show. I think that's in the 60s, because I had that as a ringtone. Can I play it real quick? Can I play it real quick for you guys? Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Then we're going to end the movie off more or less with Miles Morales more or less ending up, it's kind of a spoiler, so spoiler, up ending the movie in Earth 42, where that Earth doesn't have a Spider-Man because the spider that was posed to bite Peter Parker in that universe bit Miles Morales. So this universe doesn't have a Spider-Man, and well, who's in this universe as the new, like, player? I don't want to say. I just want you to watch the movie, see for yourself, and you'll be like, oh, I can't wait for the next movie. It's my quick video on every Spider person in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. There are so many more. There's going to be more videos that can really break it down for each and every Spider person. But I just wanted to like give you my quick, like, here are the ones I caught. So yeah, these are the ones that are in the movie. So if you love them, awesome. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is officially in theaters now. You're going to see it, not going to see it. Of course, you're going to see it because Spider-Man, a duh. If you thought about the movie, type a little bit to talk about it to you guys in the next video. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.